Well, good to see you again. It's been fun for me to do these Wednesday videos. Hopefully they've been helpful for you as well. Digging into some of the Psalms, and the Psalms that follow our lectionary readings. And our Psalm for this week is Psalm 100. And as I was putting together this video and what I talk about, I couldn't help but just think of all the things we've been through as a country and as a world over the past few months, from the coronavirus situation to the recent killing of George Floyd and the riots and everything that's happened then. And times like these, particularly this year, you kind of feel powerless to do anything to make things better. We cannot control the disease. We cannot heal the pain and fear and anger over the recent killings and riots. And really the only thing we can control is how we view it. And sometimes, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of torn between pessimism and optimism. And we have this phrase, looking at the glass half full or half empty. And you look at situations like the coronavirus. Someone who's looking at it half full may say, hey, we don't have to stay at home as much as we used to. We've flattened the curve. And we get to go back to church. We get to receive communion. We get back to some of the normal things we've done. Whereas someone viewing it from a glass half empty perspective might say, well, it could always come back. And it could come back worse. And we don't have a vaccine yet. And it looks like it's not coming anytime soon. And things just aren't the way they used to be. And when it comes to the current tension surrounding George Floyd, glass half full person might say, yes, there were killings and riots, but it looks like the worst is over. Our country has been through worse than this, and we can get through this. While the glass half empty person might say, it can always get worse, especially during an election year where the extremism seems to be growing. Our country has struggled with racism and racial tension since its founding, and no one seems to have any answers that can fix our current mess. But we as Christians are made for a time like this. When life is hardest, when life is at its worst, this is our time to shine the love of Christ the brightest. And we are not glass half empty or glass half full people. That's just looking at what is from a different perspective. No, when it comes to a relationship to God, there is no half empty or half full. You see, our sin has left us empty. Through our own resources, we are powerless to fix this mess. We are people in a dry and weary land, desperate for water. And we are people who need what only God has to offer and what God can give. We are like sheep wandering helplessly in a desert. But we have a good shepherd who cares for us. And he has life-giving water. And he fills our cup with undeserved grace and mercy. How do you respond to such a gift? Well, the psalmist who wrote Psalm 100 shows us the way. He writes, make a joyful noise to the Lord, all the earth. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come into his presence with thanksgiving. Come into his presence with singing. Know that the Lord, he is God. It is he who made us, and we are his. We are his people and the sheep of his pasture. Enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him. Bless his name. For the Lord is good. His steadfast love endures forever, and his faithfulness to all generations. Despite our present circumstances, our cup is not half empty. It is overflowing with grace and mercy. And because of this, we praise and thank our God. And we can share his peace and comfort in the struggle of this moment. We can show the love, the forgiveness, and reconciliation that God showed us in Jesus Christ toward our neighbor. We can forgive those who have hurt us. And with repentant hearts, we can turn toward those we have hurt and admit that we've done them wrong. And while you and I may not be able to solve the world's problems, we do point to a greater hope than peace in this lifetime. He has made your cup overflow as his people. And you praise him. You thank him for sharing his abundant gift of grace with you. And out of that abundance, share that with the hurting world around you. Please pray with me. Lord, thank you for the abundant gift of grace and mercy through your Son, Jesus Christ. Guide me to share your love and peace in a world thirsty for hope and reconciliation. Amen. Bye. Have a great day. Lord be with you.